Hey there everyone, what's going on? Here we are, we have made it to the fourth video, which is also the third pattern of the CAGED system, alright? So this pattern is from the G major chord. Everything comes from the G shape, right? So let's go ahead and take a peek at that. How do we move the G shape around? I will tell you, first off, this one is possibly the most difficult shape to move around. It has a big stretch in it. It doesn't seem so practical at first, but it actually is a really cool shape to use. Alright, so let's go ahead and play a G major chord. And I'd like you to do it a specific way, with the third, second finger and the pinky. So third, second, and fourth fingers. Third finger on this G, second finger here, pinky all the way here, just like that. The reason is, this is how you can understand how it moves. So just like the other chords, if we were to move this, how would we do it? If there were more fretboard behind or going this direction, we'd have to put our finger here to bar the open strings, the D string, the G, and the B, right? All three of them. So if we were to do that and we take this entire shape and move it up 1/2 step, exactly the way it is, it's got to be 2 frets apart from these two fingers, then we would have the G shape on a G sharp major chord, because now we moved up 1/2 step from the note G to G sharp. Alright, it's definitely a stretch. It may be pretty tough for you. Let's go ahead and move it up one more. Let's say this is A now. This note is A, the lowest note. And so that's how you can move this shape around. Alright, take your hand off. I can feel the burn. Ready? So we're going to now put that on a D note, and I'm going to make it much easier. Don't worry, that's just how you move that shape. But the thing is, with all of these, you don't have to play every single note. There's only 3 notes in a triad, and there's 6 strings on a guitar. So you don't have to play all 6 strings to get the chord. You just need the 3 notes that live inside that chord to make it sound. So anyway, hope that makes sense. Let's go ahead. So first we played our C right here, right, for the D major chord, back to D major. Then we played the A shape right here. The next one, moving up, we're going to move up like this. This is very easy. So we're going to be playing 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the A string. We're going to bar our 1st finger on these 3 strings, and that's actually it. Just the inside 4. That's it. If you want, you could put your pinky also on the 10th fret of the 1st string. Right? You could play that. And also you could be playing the original G shape like this. Right? That's a lot though. The easiest way is just to play those 4 inside. It's actually a very practical chord voicing. And if you notice, it's really just the 1st chord, the A shape, but instead of putting this finger here, we have the same bar, and we move up and we put the 3rd note in the bass. This is D, this note's F sharp. It's a part of the chord. See that? It's almost the same thing. And this shape is like the Jimi Hendrix shape. He did this all the time. He would slide up. He would do that, hold that bar and just hammer on. Because that lives inside of the pentatonic scale we're about to play. So anyway, this is actually a really cool chord to play for rhythm guitar as well. Alright? But anyway, make sure you just have this. Now that you have this, we're going to go ahead and play the arpeggio, and then I'll be showing you the rest of it. So the arpeggio lines up pretty easily on this one. It's a good one. So we're going to put our pinky here on the 10th fret of the E string. This note is D, starts our chord, it's the root of the chord. So here we go. D, 3rd finger now on the 9th fret of the A string. Now the 1st finger is going to be next on the D string, on the 7th fret, and we're going to use it as well on the next 2 strings. Now pinky on the 10th fret, and then pinky on the 10th fret on the next string, and that's the whole thing, just backwards. See that? And this one's easy. We start on this note, we end on this note, and we come back. And there's the whole full arpeggio. All right, try that out and make sure you get every note. Now, I'm just going to show you the Ds, the tonic shapes that live inside of the arpeggio and the chord. Because from the arpeggio, it's easy to see. So it's here, right, where we started, and then on the G string with the first finger, and then the pinky on the E string. See that? And it lives right inside of the chord shape. Alright, so now you have the chord, the tonic shapes, and the arpeggio, and now we're going to do the very last thing, which is the major pentatonic scale that lives inside of this pattern. This is the most common one that everyone knows. We know it as a minor pentatonic scale, but a lot of people don't realize the minor pentatonic and the major pentatonic are exactly the same. It just depends on where your root is. So you're going to know this scale pattern probably, but maybe you never connected that the major pentatonic is exactly the same and lives just here. So let's go ahead and try it. So, pinky on our root again. We're going to go ahead now and put our first finger on the 7th fret, first finger on the 7th fret of the A string. Now we're just going to use the 3rd finger on the 9th fret. Right? Do, do, do. Next string is exactly the same, 1st and 3rd finger. Next is exactly the same. Next is now, it changes to the 1st and 4th finger on the 7th and 10th fret. And then exactly the same, just like that, on the next string. So backwards, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, and then pinky, and then 1 again here, and then back up to pinky, and we stop. So if we were to start on the B note here, on the first finger, most people know this like minor pentatonic. It's the exact same scale. We're just starting on D instead. D is our root, and now it sounds major, because it is. So that's the scale. Let's try it again. Right? We always go to the lowest limit possible back to the root. And the tonic shapes. Chord. Boom. There you have it. You have everything. Now let me go ahead and show you the procedure. So it's going to be like this. 3, 4, 2, here's the chord, 3, 4, arpeggio. Arpeggio. Now scale. Right? Now we'll put the tonic shapes. Chord. Boom. Done. All of our 4 things. That's how I want you to practice it. So make sure you get all the 4 elements in here exact. Use your ear, watch the video, look at the chord diagrams, make sure it's exactly right. Do it right from the very beginning. Set that great foundation, and let's go ahead and jam with it a little, right? So here is the backing track. So I'll just play the arpeggio first. Arpeggio. Here's the scale. Right? Using my looper down here. So anyway, that's how you can use this stuff. Of course, you can play that chord. For rhythm guitar. So that's how you can use it. I'm going to go ahead now and let you take a minute to play over it using this stuff if you're ready. If not, of course you can learn it first, come back to the video, use any D major backing track you can find online or that you create. But here we go. Ready? Give it a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. right, I hope you have fun with that. So that's going to be it for that now. You've gotten all the information you need for the G-shaped pattern, which is the third pattern of CAGED. Alright, so that's it. Get to practicing, make sure you get it all down, memorize it 100% before moving on to the next video. And when you're ready, we'll see you there. Alright, so get to practicing, we'll see you in the next video.